Hi guys, it's Rachelle from Monolane Furniture in beautiful Sydney. Today I get to use this. I'm going to take it slow, I'm going to read the instructions, I'm going to do everything right, and I'm going to fall in love with it. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm a full-time furniture flipper. I've wanted a Festool for a very, very long time, and now I have one. Today is a good day. So I'll quickly just highlight to you why, for me, even before I start using it, this is a better setup than my existing setup. So I've got a sander on the top and the vacuum on the bottom. These will attach, so this top will clip onto the bottom, and then it's basically one unit that you're working from. You also only need one power source. And the reason for that is you plug the sander into the power point here, and then the vacuum, or the dusty, is plugged into the power. So let's just have a quick look over here. You've got the handle attachment, so I'm just going to put that on. That just screws in there. So you've got good control. I really like that. Here you've got your power button, and then this one will adjust the motion of the disc. On the back here, you've got speed, that's where the power cord will attach, and that's where the vacuum will attach. So it's got this open top with the hose curled up into it. We've taken the hose from the top. Now what we're going to do is put the one end into here, and now I just need to attach the other end to the back of the sander. On off button there, and then you've got auto or manual. So auto, it will switch on automatically when you switch on the sander, which is what I will absolutely go for. I've lost count of the times that I've been using a vac and I've been sanding, and because you have to switch them on manually, I've forgotten lots of times to do that, and I just assumed that it was on and wondering why I'm getting dust everywhere and I'm not getting the smooth enough sand, and that's why. So I'll always leave that on auto. This here refers to the hose. This one comes with a 27mm hose, so we will go with that one. You just leave it on 27. It's a safety feature. It'll let you know then if it clogs up or anything. This one here will control the strength of the extraction. So up and down, I'd probably stick it in the middle and see how we go. Down here there is a foot lock. So you press that down and it'll just stop it from moving around. This is the chest of drawers, and you can see there's a big gouge running down the middle of this. So I'm going in with the 120 grit. So you just line it up with the holes. I'm just going to put it at a 3 for now. It's really nice and comfortable because the weight is behind me. So I feel like I've got a lot of control here. So this is the deep gouge, and it's just cleaning it up so nicely, effortlessly, to be honest. And here you can see where there was a lot of built up lacquer. Now ordinarily, with this kind of finish I'm taking off, I'd be changing the sanding discs often because it would clog up. So let's have a look now. Literally nothing on there. Nothing on there at all. So the handle can actually go on either side. Sometimes I wouldn't use the handle. I tend to be more comfortable like this, but it's really personal preference, and I suppose it depends how big the piece is, what you feel like you need. But it's good that you've got the option to have the handle either side and to hold it this way. The other thing to note is this is spongy. Really nice. You can get lots of other attachments too. Right, so that's the top done. What I would do before I stain the piece is I will go over again with a 240 grit just to smooth it right out and make it ready for the stain. Now I need to do these edges, and I'm going to come in with a detail sander for that. So this is the Festool Rotex R090 DX FEQ plus AUS. It's got this round one on at the moment. I need to change it to this one. Push it down and take it to that one. Switch it over, turn it over, push, turn it, pull it off. And then do the same. Push it and click it in. And she's on. Right, because it's not a really detailed area in terms of getting into grooves, I'm going to put this one, I'm going to stick with a round one and the spongy attachment. And I'll put the power on, and then you twist it to lock it. So you see on there it says turn it this way to unlock and this way to lock, so that will stop it coming off while you're working. Right, so I'm going to go with a 120 with the detail attachment on and see how we go. This has come up really well. I'm really pleased with it. I've done what I class as my rough sand. Now what I want to do is prep it for staining. So I'm going to go in now with a 280 grit. So that's it. That was my first run with my Festool, and oh, it lived up to my expectations. It really did. It's got power. So the things that I love about it, firstly, it's got power. That's great. So it basically just cut through this like butter. It wasn't an issue. That would have been an issue with the different sander. Absolutely would have. And these sides, I probably would have given up. I'm not going to lie, because I know when it's really gluey on the top and has lots of layers of lacquer that then start to glue as it heats up with the sander, it becomes almost impossible to take off, because the sanding pads will clog up and you're just continually changing them and you just feel like you're getting nowhere. The sides are always even worse, because they're, as well as having lacquer, there's polish build-up. It's always harder on the sides. I'm loving that. So the power I love. I love this spongy pad. That's like no other. The long cables, the long hose, only needing one power point. Being able to move it around, I really like that. Being able to, because I haven't got a huge workspace. I'm under a large carport. It's not a large workspace. So being able to move that around makes my life a lot easier. So Festool, thank you so much. It lived up to my expectations. It's going to make my life a lot easier. I look forward to doing many, many more videos in the future. Take care.